Nathan and Brendan O'Leary. This is Maude Flanders. I just want you to know that I am so thrilled that you have this great Maudecast, because I'm Maude and I like it.
As you can see, I am Maude coding season 12, something. Ralph.
Exactly. I miss the birds outside. I was thinking about that a minute ago.
Oh yeah. What happened to them after COVID? They disappeared, right?
Yes, bird flu.
Yeah, I think that's suspicious.
Bird COVID. Birds are drones sent by the government to simply walk over us anyway, aren't they?
Well,
and Todd and Rod would like it too.
here we go, Ralph's Rat Tales, episode 1, The Bridge Cartoonist. The scene opens in Ralph's Tonk's apartment, if you can call it that. It is more of a chaotic art bunker where creativity and madness hold hands and jump off a cliff. Papers are strewn everywhere, covered in frantic scribbles. A typewriter sits in the middle of the room, missing most of its keys. A poster on the wall reads, "Literature is a disease," in what appears to be ketchup. In the corner, a cage full of rats watch Ralph intently, as if they know too much.
I need a breakthrough. Something bold. Something bridge-related. Oh, my eyes have widened. I've had a realisation. Gosh, I'm going to rush to my desk. Oh, I've knocked over a precarious stack of unpaid bills and an empty cereal box labelled just the dust. That's it. A bridge cartoonist. Unexpected. I don't think anyone expected him to say that. Not a cartoonist who draws bridges. No. A cartoonist who is a bridge. A conduit of ideas. A structure spanning the abyss of literary despair. Come here, get here. I'm just grabbing one of my rats. And I'm going to hold it like that Shakespeare, like Bill contemplating a skull. You understand, don't you, Reginald? And stop licking your own eyeball. Of course you understand, but I need help. My hands, they're too human, too ordinary, they're not bridge-like enough. But you rat bastards, you have the raw instinct of artists, the primal twitchy genius. You shall be my pens, I beg your pardon. Right, let me just dip your tail in this ink. I'm going to try and have a draw. Stop. Oh, this rat's unbothered. It's simply wiggling and smearing ink everywhere. But yes, the chaos, the unpredictability. This is the future of literature. Give me another rat. Get your feet in this paint. Have a scurry. Behold, a masterpiece. It's okay. It's mostly little footprints and a questionable stain, but the spirit is there, I beg your pardon. Oh, there's a knock. The rats I've frozen, the rats have frozen. Frozen Ouija board is frozen. The poster that says literature is a disease somehow looks nervous.
Tonks, you're 2 months behind on your rent, and I swear if you've got another experimental colony in there.
I've got... Get back in your fucking cage. Reginald, get in your fucking cage. I'm gripping onto the desk with your tiny, shockingly powerful paws. Reginald, we can't afford another fucking incident. My dear landlord, you caught me in the midst of an artistic revolution. I'm just going to tell you what I was doing. Do you realise what you're looking at? The future of bridge cartoonistry.
I don't care what kind of scam you're running this time. No rats, Tonks.
Oh, that was a very small dog that ran across the room just now, sweating. Oh look, the rat's committed to the bit. It's wagging its tail.
Your rent by Friday, or you and your dogs, quote, are out. Tappies.
Well, boys, we got 3 days to make art pay. What?
Maude, it's a Maude good cast, trapped in the menu, a frozen glur, looping forever, stuck in the air, spied on ice cream binges by the Lord, but now she's paused, forever ignored. Chapters flicker and voices stall. Midwife by Homer, she's seen it all. A t-shirt cannon sealed her fate. Restcast in peace, menu won't update. Jehoshaphat Radamantis Dina stands, sombrero on with knitting plans. Click extras, and she's there once more, volunteering vaccines on disc 4. It's the Maude Flanders. What a short song this week. Internet something, somehow we're still making episodes. Woohoo!
Who would have ever even? The dregs of the dregs.
Who would have thought it? DVD menus.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough about that. Here we are in a dark and starry void inside our beat-up camper van, which is floating in space. Ergen the Star Child is here, and he's completely and utterly bored. We've tried everything. we can't stop Marilyn from meeting Frank and therefore having Maude as a child and therefore her getting married and then dying.
What were we doing? Every time we think we've got it figured out, something goes wrong. Raccoons, sentient handkerchiefs, mud voles. What's next?
We're running out of time. If we don't stop Maude from being born, she's going to die. We have to do something for Lord Manders. We have to do something.
Throwback. Wait, what if we go back even further? Like way back further? What if we go to the 1880s and stop Marilyn's ancestors from ever settling in Turn Peaks? What if we destroy the entire bloodline? No Turn Peaks, no Marilyn, no Frank, no more. No Rod, no Josh.
Nathan, that's genius. If we stop the Turnbulls before they ever become the Turnbulls, Maude will never exist and she'll never die.
Exactly, it's foolproof. This is the best plan ever. Ergen?
What are you doing, Ergen?
He's just looking through, he's not even listening, he's just scrolling through his phone. He's watching that chippy girl on Instagram.
Ergen, we need your help. Send us to the 1880s. Turn Peaks is our only shot.
Yeah, we've got to stop the Turnbulls before they even exist. It's the only way to save Maude from the cruel twists of life, apparently. Sure, whatever.
Ergen, please, this is our last chance.
We're begging you. Fine, I'll watch this chippy diva later. But if you mess this up a mini haddock meal, don't come crying to me. I've got a black hole to nap in.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, well, I'm gonna snap my fingers, and when I do that, your camper van will be hurled through a swirling vortex of stars. Bye. I didn't sign up for this, even though it's
what happened to the road? Thud.
Oh, he's done exactly what we wanted him to do. It looks like we're in 1880s Turn Peaks, outside the Turnbull homestead. The van's died.
Better hide the van, right? Back to the Future style.
Yes.
Are we alive?
I don't know, but there's a horse wearing a tiny hat over there, so I think we're in the right place. Let's get out the van. Oh, look at that. Oh, look who it is.
A disgusting frog sitting on a rock and a small, exhausted goblin. What is that? Is that Truth Frog?
A Todd Thumb Goblin. What are they doing here?
Welcome to the 1880s. You look bloody terrible. Truth Frog, just when we thought we'd lost you when you got possessed by that whatever Rituardo and Judy, whatever it was.
Yeah, you just started floating and chanting in some weird language and then you vanished forever.
Yeah, well, possession isn't exactly a wank in the swamp. I'm back now, still disgusting, and I still can't fucking lie.
Help me. Todd, what happened to you? Oh, sorry.
Todd, what happened to you?
The spirits of Maudey and Ricciardo left him. He's spent, literally. Spirits.
The spirits of Maudey and Rowdidio left him. Our names are literally next to the lines. He's spent, quite literally.
I forgot who I was. Spirits. What are you talking about?
They were his patrons who gave him power. Now he's a sad little goblin. Also, he smells like old cheese.
I used to be great. Now I'm just tired.
Well, at least we found you two. We've been looking everywhere for you since you got possessed.
No, we haven't. Yeah, we thought you were gone for good.
I didn't say that, to tell the truth.
That's true.
No, we were just stuck in a swamp for a while. But hey, we're here now. What's the plan? We're saving Maude by stopping the Turnbulls before they can even become the Turnbulls. It's genius. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And I've also tried all the flavours of M&Ms and Pop-Tarts. And I can't lie, so you know it's true.
Shut up. Come on, let's go. Ignore the frog. The Turnbulls are waiting. Ugh, it's on my shoulder. Why is he so slimy?
It's my natural state. And also, I've just been in the swamp. Deal with it.
Well, let's just go to the homestead of the Turnbulls. Oh, can you hear that? It sounds like Magdalena. Marilyn, grab Larry. He's got the raccoon cornered.
Here we go. First sketch begins. Strap in, this may be a long one. Goodman morning and Toddclum, settle down, pal. No need to act like a barnyard animal.
Exactly, and then just no fanfare, just jock message.
Catch dead. Right in a hamster. Slipping between the blades of grass. Tiny dead. Deconstructing everything. Coming to you to tell you what's what.
The truth's like a big crack in the magic mirror. Deconstruction isn't like taking apart the text thing, it's just showing it's been wobbling from the start. Like when your morph clay melts and you can't fix it. Not like trying to fix your Tamagotchi after it's already dead. Like how Zippy from Rainbow always had a plan, but it never made sense. The truth is like the nightmare map. 1 second it's right, then bam, the floor opens and you're in a new dimension. And the truth, it's like a Teddy Ruxpin when the batteries die, whispering about Noddy Holder being the king of toys. Honestly though, I'm kind of worried my moo-moo cow is possessed, like when the Phantom Flimflanger made the telephones ring in a haunted hotel. Flanflinger in a haunted hotel. It's just staring at me now. All hell, awkward enthusiasm.
Well, that's a strange one from Jock. Hopefully Snagger's going to get there soon and sort out whatever nonsense is going on over there. All hail corporeal enthusiasms.
Would you like a Squid Game now, or
Oh,
after?
you bet I would. Let's watch some Squid Games.
Indeed.
Welcome to episode 4, which is exactly the same as episode 3, but with 32 different assorted human people as per last episode. Ashley Fink from Glee is having a spa treatment after receiving immunity, despite the fact one of the teams now has 7 members instead of 8. Because I miscounted, I am serendipity Poncho. My ability Sachan is Min Jun Cho Poncho. Now let's carry on, fucking bombarding lads. Good luck on mushy anti-sponsors. Let's bring our team like this. Thumbs up, Team 5 is Connor Corpito from Scottish Symphony Orchestra. Esposito, Chas Bono from the main Bellatil. Rachel Fagerberg, Boss Pop, Shay Lynch, and Todd Marie Jones out of Glee. Paul Wright, aka Auntie Mandy Tamira from Yellow. Oh yeah, Sharon Selby from Vanilla. Oh no way, no way. The Team 6 consists of Britney Spears. She is not that innocent, y'all knew. Diana Agron, Jenna Ushkovitz, and Chris Cole for From That Problematic Singing High School Program. Allison Potter, our final vanillas. Lindsay Sterling, who does cello or summit. Cliff Williams from the musical band AC, and then DC, and temporary member Matt Skiba Blink 182. Time for bombardment.
Same rules as last episode, lads. Both teams get the same 5 questions. Whoever gets the most right wins. If there is a tie, we go to a Maude break question, etc., etc. Teams 5 and 6, here are your damn diddly questions.
Question 1. What did God tell Isaiah to do for 3 years in Isaiah 23? Was it a walk barefoot in knockers, beware a thorn, best see, not see his wife defloss like off of Fortnite? Question 2. What were the Israelites instructed to put on their doorpost during Passover in Exodus 12:7? Was it a lamb's blood, B, silver, or bronze, C, a baby, D, yo mama? Question 3. How many pigs drowned in the sea in Mark 5:13? A 2B 200C 2000D, just yo mama. Question 4. What happened to Uzzah when he touched the Ark of the Covenant in 2 Samuel 6:7-8? He saw God be, he got his sight back, see, he died D. His face melted like those bad mud in that Indiana Jones picture. Question 5. What unusual command did God give Hosea in Hosea 1:2? A Mary, his sister B, marry a hooker, C, marry another man, D, Mary Lou chuckles. That about does it. Someone burn the smoke and shed down. So you're all gonna have to just huddle in a corner whilst we do the next round. Cheers, loves for some of you, it'll be your last memory, so embrace it, chicks.
Team 7 is a member, short Ralph, can play Ashley Fink. The 7 members are Matthew Morris and Creepy, Glee Freakazoid, Malcolm Young and Angus Clark from the rock band Letters, Perry Wood from something simply called The Crown. On this, not a clue. La Befana viande notte con le scarpe tutti rotti il vestito. La Romana viva viva la Befana, Baby Spice, Robert Johnson, the 41 song, Extraordinaire. And the final team, aka the Dregs, are Paul O'Neill from Trans-Siberian Orchestra, George Young, Chris Slade, Lil Stevie Young and Dave Evans from band Sporty Spice from female band Not Vanilla, Robert Beggs from The Unsettling, BD Productions, and Phil Lesh from the Grateful Band. Let's get some questions in, mates. Question 1. What was Peter doing in Matthew 14:29 before he started to sing? Was it a fighting, a whale bee, rowing sea, walking on water D, hopping a wonk? Question 2, what killed King Herod in Acts 12:23? A worms ate him B. He was smothered by 100 babies C. He choked on a pig belly D. He was, for lack of better phrase, garroted like a common Victorian slapper. Question 3, what strange thing did Aaron's staff do in Numbers 17:8? A frozen became a spear B. Bled wine C. Blossomed and produced almonds D. Got jammed up your mama's ass. Question 4, what does the name Maher-shalal-hash-baz mean in Isaiah 8:1? A quick as the ass, fast as the hair, be swift as the booty, speed as the prey, C. Sprightly as the rear, tight as the quarry, D. No footlongs, I know they make you uncomfortable, moi. And finally, question 5, what did God give the Israelites to eat when they were tired of manna in Numbers 11:31? A pheasant B, otter C, quail B, a big old chunky fat deep serving of you mama ass. Okay everyone, back in the room, now let's give half of you the chompity chop. In the case of team and file versus team 6, question 1 was answered incorrectly by both teams, and so was question 2, except team 6 got that one right. Thanks to famous biblical historian and toxic singer Britney Spears, what a bop. Question 3 is answered incorrectly by both of these terrible teams. Oh no, Paul Rudd got it right for team 5. Question 4, however, was answered incorrectly by both teams, except for Marie Jones on team 5. Team 6 need to get this right and have team 5 get it wrong to stay in the game. Team 5 gets it wrong. So does team 6 roll out of. Now the final 2 teams, question 1 was answered correctly by the hit musicians Phil Lesh and Baby Spice for their respective teams. Question 2 was answered correctly by Robert Johnson and Chris Slade from AC/DC, who apparently is not Patrick Stewart. Question 3 was answered successfully by Sporty Spice for team 8, but team 7 dropped the ball, that's a vague sporting reference. Question 4 was answered correctly by team 7's Perry Wood from The Crown. 1 is still not a fluke, prove who you are, and not answered correctly by team 8. It's all to play for with 3 correct answers each and 1 question left. Question 5 was answered successfully by team 7's La Befana, Viva Viva, etc. Answered incorrectly by team 8. Team 8, sorry to say, out of Gerardovich.
Well, that about sums it up. Me and Ashley Fink are back from the spa, and I am feeling like a brand new Minjun Chul Poncho. Refreshed, rejuvenated, rehydrated, sexy as fuck, and ready to crush some more of your dreams next episode. Thank you to Serendipity Poncho, the idol of my Sachin gradually Poncho, for filling in for me whilst I used these non-refundable Grovelipins for the spa day. Let's see who perished whilst I was feeling absolute bliss. Have a shite night, pals. Let's hear that freaky Suno noise once more. Ah, that's the stuff. Have a shite night, pals. I am Minjun Chul Poncho, and I will never apologize for the amount of toes I have tagged. Have a shite night, pals.
Please be aware that it's by a 65 Paul O'Neill, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, by a 66 George Young from AC/DC, by a 67 Dave Evans also from AC/DC, by a 71 Diana Agron token Glee. Biatch, remember when she was in a wheelchair for 3 episodes? Player 74, Jenna Ushkovitz, underused token Glee Asian. Player 79, Melanie Sporty Spicy from Spice World with Richard E. Grant. Player 82, Lil Stevie Young from AC/DC. Player 83, Allison Potter Vanilla. Player 85, Lindsay Sterling 12-inch violinist. Player 86, Robert Dregs from the Spooky Mystery BD Productions. Player 87, Cliff Williams, AC/DC, not Patrick Stewart at all. Player 92, Chris Colfer, Token Glee Game #1. Player 94, Phil Lesh, Last Grateful Dead, standing eliminated. Player 97, Chris Slay, also from AC/DC. And Player 101, Matt Skiba, temporary member, Blackboard 82. Have also been eliminated from the anti-sponsored competition, booted from the room that came to be, and forced to work for Stamp for 4 weeks, but not in a bad way. They felt like staying. Have a sheet night pulse.
Anyway, Raccoon in the Pot. Turnbull Kitchen, 1880s. A raccoon is perched on the counter, eating from a pot. Marilyn acting as Magdalena's leg, if you remember that. Mitchell,
Oh, yeah.
Brendan, Nathan, Truth Frog, and Todd are present.
That's me. Oh, it's made a noise. Marilyn, grab Larry. He's got the raccoon cornered.
Mum, I'm trying, but Larry's kicking the pot again.
Hold on, I've got a trap. Just need to... Oh, my arms launched across the room and hit the raccoon. Oops.
Oh, let's put our disguise on that we brought with us as raccoon exterminators. Knock, knock. Good day, folks. We're here to handle your little pest problem.
Yes, we're experts in wink wink removal of your lives, of your bloodline.
Whisper, whisper. That's her. That's the one we need to eliminate.
Make it look like an accident. Oh, thank goodness, they've been driving us mad.
Oh, we can tell this family seems stressed. Maybe it's time to let the professionals handle things.
The frog's on the counter.
I can't lie, Magdalena. I tell you this, those two are up to no good. But it doesn't mean I have to tell you everything. I just can't tell you something that's not true.
Exactly, but his silence a lie in itself. Ignore the frog, though. He's delicious. He's delusional.
Your disguises are terrible, O'Leary boys. You look like raccoons wearing hats yourself. Shut up, frog.
I tried to help, but the raccoon, it's too powerful. It's too powerful.
It's okay, Todd. You did your best. I would assume that your name's Todd.
It is. Oh, well, let's just try and plant some seeds of doubts. Look, you know, sweetheart, sometimes it's best to leave these things to the experts. I'm patronising you, by the way. That means I'm talking down to you. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Wink, wink. I think I can handle it. What's that comically large mallet for?
Ha 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 ha. I'll sneak up behind them with a rope. Oh my goodness. The extra legs kick me in the shins. Ow! Why does she have to be so limb-like?
Oh, chaos has ensued. All of the legs are tangled through Mitchell's arm, including the Marilyn leg. The raccoon's been launched into the air. Oh, Marilyn's caught it gently while she's still crouching as a leg.
This family is impossible. Why is she even acting like a leg?
I don't know, but it's really throwing me off.
Oh my goodness, give me the comically oversized fly swatter.
Why does this keep happening? Ow, you hit me instead of Marilyn.
I hit you instead of Marilyn.
Why does this keep happening? I said that. Oh, the raccoons scampered off. We did our job accidentally. Truth Frog's hopped back onto my shoulder.
You know, just admit it. Your plan's stupid. I could help you come up with a better one. We don't need your help, Frog. Suit yourself. But I can't lie, you're going to fail.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. Why don't you do a auditorium instead, make yourself feel better? Give him a number between 1 and 300. Somehow, in all these episodes, no one other than Brendan's ever said that.
That's true. 78.
78, eh?
79.
A number you have picked maybe 9 or 10 times. 79, Maude's death freed Ned for his second chapter.
Yes, it did. End of discussion. No, they cite that as one of the reasons for killing her, but it's a bit of a loose reason. You could cite that for a reason for killing anybody off any TV show at any time, frankly.
You could, but do you think that it actually did that? It did, but not intentionally, right?
No, I think they'd said it would be a good way to explore Ned's character. I think they specifically said that, but they wouldn't have done it. Had not Roswell mercilessly demanded an extra $5, they wouldn't have done it in the first place. But they saw it as I assume it was one of the pluses for killing Maude, as, oh, well, we could do something with Neddy, as well as, you know, like, oh, the kids will handle it okay because she's in heaven.
I think so. Let's do a special extra one while we're here. Real world Nathan O'Leary comment from September 2011, 15 years ago. Taking off your coffin after a long day of being Maud Flanders.
Exactly, hilarious.
What led you to make that statement?
Hilarious 2011 meme. And 5th of September 2011, I believe I would have been in Japan.
Oh, exactly 10 years ago to the day from today.
Exactly. Almost 12 years ago. There was a thing, if it was now, it would be on TikTok, but back in the day, it was Facebook groups were all the rage. And there was just a lot of things like taking off your like Crocs after a long day of being an arsehole, or like things like that. So I simply made a taking off your coffin.
I see. Oh, well, that's the Mauditorium done. Shall we do some sponsors?
Yes, but I don't have anything prepared, so
we'll have a call it a day. Here's perfect for you, actually, because I'll do my 2 sponsors, and then next time, which will be in 5 seconds, you can then play yours.
Indeedly.
Sponsor.
In the darkest corners of the world, where shadows rule and light fades, there was a man who stood as its protector, but that was before he was betrayed, before the world turned its back on him. He was chosen not by fate, but by those who thought they could control him. His powers, awakened through twisted means, made him the perfect soldier. The light that would cleanse the darkness, but the light burned too bright, and they could not control it. He was chosen not by fate, but by those who thought they could control him. His powers, awakened through twisted means, made him the perfect soldier. The light that would cleanse the darkness, but the light burned too bright, and they could not control it. Betrayed by those he once trusted, manipulated, used, and cast aside, but the powers they gave him, the very fabric of reality bent to his will, they can't be erased. They're now his to wield. He is no hero, not in the way they wanted him to be. He is Angel Savior, the destroyer of worlds, a being born from the ashes of betrayal, whose only path now is chaos. They thought they could control him, but they did not know, they did not see the truth. He is the only one who knows the reality they tried to bury. Now the world must face him, a broken protector, a shattered light, no longer bound by the chains of their deceit, no longer their savior, but their reckoner. The very fabric of reality bent to his will. Angel Savior, coming soon. The light you fear, the reckoning you cannot stop.
That's the devil slayer's antithesis, enemy, if you will. Sponsor.
In the world's craving chaos, heat spice fire. Faggot Robert, with a quirky fast talking, a too-wide smile. He holds a large spoon in one hand, like an instrument of power, and his eyes dart around like he's scanning the room. Yogurt Robert,
with a quirky fast-talking tone, but there's a strange undercurrent to his voice.
Oh, you think you know snacks? You think you know flavor? I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yogurt Robert.
But what if I told you you've been living a lie?
He straightens up suddenly, a smile creeping back onto his face as he holds up a tub of plain yogurt like a prize. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen.
This, my friends, is the real deal plain yogurt.
Simple, smooth, silent, but don't be fooled. This isn't just a snack. No, it's in a world full of chaos. A world that's burning itself out with all that spicy nonsense. This is the quiet power. The fist in the storm. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen. He takes size Glubin. His eyes glint strangely, as if remembering something. Yogurt Robert, more distant tone. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. It's all part of the plan. You smooth, don't you? You want calm, don't you? Plain yogurt is your friend. It's always been your friend.
Always there when you needed it most, just waiting, patiently, quietly.
But wonderfully. But remember, Once you go play, you can never go back. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen! I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen! I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen! Get yours at Punt Smoosher. It's not just a snack, it's an experience.
Don't think too hard about it. Just embrace it.
As though snapping back into character. I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen! I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen! I'm Yogurt Robert, ladies and gentlemen! This is the quiet power. The fifth life, don't worry, it's fine. But remember, once you go play, you can never go back.
Beautiful.
Yogurt
Robert.
Hey, Leld, how about we take over and delay the Maudey with 5-ish more minutes of another Squid Game episode because it needs to go in here for the sponsors to make sense. What's that? You've got a mouthful of ponchos so you can't answer, but you agree. Hey, you wish. Welcome to the Maud Flanders podcast thing sponsor something squid race. This is episode 5, and as always I am your fantastic and genuinely beautiful host, Minjun Chul Poncho. Gradually is Sachin, etc. Leld is Sachin wife, etc. This week, the anti-sponsors have been asked to pair up with a fellow anti-sponsor for what will be a genuine team game with no twists or turns. I promise. Okay, team up now. Are you all teamed up? Kablam, I'm finna hit you with a twist spoilers for right now. You are going head-to-head with your partner in a rat off. The both of you must go ratting in a room with 20 rats, and whoever rats the most rats survives the round. Only one of you can survive. If you tie, you both get cannon in the mushies. I am Minjun Chul Poncho, and it's time to get this beach on ice.
In the case of Angus Young versus Angus Clark wins. Case of temporary member Ashley versus Labafana wins. Case of Tom DeLonge, remember Ashley versus Labafana wins. Case of Tom DeLonge versus Travis Barker, DeLonge wins. In the case of Example versus Bobby Williams, Example wins. In the case of Maddie Morrison versus Jamer Mays, Jamer wins. In the case of Teacher Meatree versus Kramer wins. The case of Alex Skolnick versus Ashley Finn, Kramer wins. The case of Alex Skolnick versus Ashley Finn, Finky wins. In the case of Josh Bono versus Brubeck White wins. The case of Samuel E. Wright versus Robert Johnson wins. The case of Boris Bond versus Kanako Ito wins. In the case of Samuel E. Wright versus Robert Johnson wins. In the case of Art Garfunkel versus Malcolm Young wins. The case of temporary member Ashley versus Labafana wins. The case of Tom DeLonge, remember Ashley, Bafana wins. DeLonge wins. In the case of Example versus Robbie Williams, Example wins. Tamer wins. In the case of Rachel Fagerberg versus Daniel Kitts, Fagerberg wins. In the case of Art Garfunkel versus Malcolm Young, Garfunkel wins. In the case of Francis Potter versus Sharon Selby, Selby wins. In the case of Danny Kim versus Perry Wood, Woody wins. In the case of Paul Rudd versus Jay Lynch, Robbie Williams, the Rutster wins. Lastly, in the case of Batty Spice versus Britney Spears, Spears wins.
Well, there you bastard have it. We've slashed the numbers in half, and now there are only 16 anti-sponsors left vying for the crown or survival or whatever they when not became a little bit of a slag became a total slag. Let's remind ourselves who is left. Now please welcome the nay Sachin UINA of my Sachin. It's only bloody Leld Poncho. Take it away, Leldy girl.
Really staking his claim as a rock legend. It's Angus Young from AC/DC. Brubeck, wife is married to the rhythm. Kanako Ito is Kanakoing it out of the park. Example. He's a shit cunt, and he don't get no pun. Tom DeLonge's career is far from a blink and you'll miss it moment. Jamer Mays always leaves people saying, J-mazing performance. Rachel Fagerberg brews up great performances every time. I think the link is that she's from the Boston Pops Orchestra and Boston, and T etc. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Kramer Ween is so sweet. It's like Halloween all year long. Art Garfunkel knows how to bridge the troubled waters of life. Paul Rudd is proof that ageless charm is a superpower. Do you like my exquisite erection? Do you like my erection selection? What do you think, Eva? Yang, you gon' take it. You gon' take that dick. You gon' take that asterisk dick asterisk. I'm gon' pop off a piece of my dick. Oh, yeah, I'm fixin' to fuck ya. I'm gon' fuck ya. I'm gon' get it all up in yo bag. Get it up in yo bag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick. I gon' puts my dick in. I gon' puts my dick in. Sharon Selby chatbot doesn't know vanilla, so no pun, let's just do no way not today, don't get fresh, with me etc no way, he said that to me last week. Perry would always leaves a lasting impression despite none of us knowing quite what, or whom they slash it as slash. Ashley think, a spa won't stop this talented hun from snatching the crown. Oh no, there isn't a crown, you're just trying to survive. Labafana Vinda not con lescart titty, Roddy, and she knows this place like the back of her bastard hand now. Britney Spears oopsed her way to iconic status again. Robert Johnson's music is the crossroads of genius and soul. Alright now pay me. You haven't paid me. You still haven't paid me. I am not fucking around Minjun Chul. I will shatter your ankles.
Yeah, I forgot to do the end bit.
What was all the Maude After Dark stuff from Paul Rudd?
It's from that Wanderlust scene. Have you seen it?
I have not. That's why it took me by such surprise that such filth was coming from Rudd's mouth.
All right, it's great. Wonderful. I do have a sponsor, actually. I sent you a YouTube video.
Brilliant. Is it a mucky Paul Rudd?
It's Paul Rudd, yes.
Do you like my erection selection? What do you think, Eva? Yeah? You gonna take it? You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick, huh? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh yeah, I'm fixin' to fuck you. Oh yeah, I'm fixin'. Oh yeah, I'm dick up that dick, Eva. Yeah, you gonna take it. You gonna take that dick. You gonna take that dick, huh? Ian! What's up, man? Hey, you alright? What's up?
Yes.
Very funny. Is that Jordan Peele?
And here is Nathan's second sponsor, courtesy of me, Jeff Bastard Apple's shitting space clone. It's only the fucking goddess Tourette, portrayed as a mother-trucking bipedal hippopotamus with limbs like those of a pissing feline. Her hand rests on the SA sign, a hieroglyph that means fucking, protection, or lifesaver. Also Paul Rudd used to pop off a piece of his dick.
You will.
Do as your will. Do as your will. Now, after them sponsors. Brendan and Nathan's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Scene 1, the handkerchief curse. Sketch opens in the backyard as Tatiana is loading a handkerchief cannon, while Marilyn helps Eliza with wind chimes. Brendan and Nathan, disguised as inventors, approach. Good day, folks. We're here to handle your little pest problem again.
Yes, we're experts in ... removal.
Shh. That's her. That's Marilyn. That's the one we need to, air quotes, eliminate.
Let's use the cannon, make it look like an accident. Let's kill Mortimer.
Ready? I'm Tatiana. Ready? Aim. Fire. Oh my goodness, the cannon's misfired and hit those two inventors. What the? I'm covered in glitter.
This wasn't in the job description, which could accurately apply to anything that's happened since season 2 of the Maudecast.
I can't lie, and that's the truth.
You know.
I'll tell you this, if you fire that thing again, it's going to explode. Even better. Alright, anyway, Nathan, we need to sabotage this cannon by adding a cursed component.
Okay, shall we just break it instead? Oh, Tatiana's accidentally fired it at us again. We're being attacked by sentient handkerchiefs. Why are they chasing us?
Oh my goodness, is this a dream? I don't know, but they're really angry.
Now they're wrapped around us and we've been tied up in a comical bundle. Oh, they're all laughing at us, even though they didn't know we were there. Oh yeah, they did.
And Marilyn's just continued to help Eliza, completely oblivious. I told him it was a bad idea, and that's no lie. Alright, scene 2. The Mudville disaster. Brendan and Nathan escape the sentient handkerchiefs and stumble into the living room where Rochelle, Rex, Marilyn and Frank are gathered. Rochelle is holding a Mudville.
Behold, Sir Lancelot of the Round Table.
Ha ha ha, I borrowed this from Sid. Here is a nest full of holes. A net full of holes. Sid says it's magic. Sid's my next door neighbour.
Oh, Rex, that's just a net with holes.
Exactly. Magic holes.
Sly look.
Sly look. Mudvoles. Nasty little creatures, aren't they, my biological brother? You know, Marilyn, theirs can carry diseases.
Yes, very dangerous, especially for someone as delicate as you, Marilyn. I'm not delicate. I can handle it. And a lot.
And I'm Frank, and I'm just visiting. But I say she's tougher than she looks. Is that young lass? I'm jumping on the table now. I can't lie. I tell you, those two are trying to get rid of you, Marilyn. Ignore the frog. He's rabid. Also, their bloody plan is terrible. All right. Anyway, release a pack of dogs.
Where do we get those from? Oh, they're chasing us instead. Why are they chasing us?
I don't know, but they're also really angry.
Oh, the Mudvoles have escaped. We're tangled in Rex's net, and the frog's just watching us. And the dogs have gone, I think.
Told him it was a bad idea. Scene 3. Thanksgiving fiasco. Brendan and Nathan escape the net and stumble into the dining room where the Turnbulls are gathered for Thanksgiving dinner. They are now disguised as distant relatives.
Fascinating. The meat is slightly green. I'm Balthazar.
And I'm Kez. Bacon, crispy and sweet. The baconest thing you'll ever eat. Oh, I can sing too. Bacon. I mean, past the potatoes. What a faux pas.
I'm an unnamed aunt. Try my special casserole. That's where we put the laxative. That was trying to kill her.
Did you put a fatal amount of laxatives in there?
I was going to make her shit herself to death. Is that the plan? Is that how we're going to send Maude's mother off?
That's how we're going to end the broadcast, by killing her mother before she gave birth to her through shitting herself to death.
Laxative off.
You know, it's a shame, Magdalena. It's a shame Marilyn didn't help more with the dinner. She seems a little distracted.
Yes, very selfish of her, and she stinks. I was busy saving a raccoon, actually.
I'm Frank, her future husband, and I think she's the least selfish person here. But I'm just visiting, so what would I know? I can't lie. These two are trying to poison you. Ignore the frog. He's hallucinating. Also, their disguises are terrible. They're not your cousins. They're just murderers from the future.
I already did that. Let's just eat the weird casserole.
Oh, I forgot that we laced it with a fatal dose of laxatives.
Yes, we did. My family is weird, huh? Especially those two that I've never met before.
And the unnamed aunt. Beloved unnamed aunt. Yes, but it's kind of wonderful, Marilyn. I'm falling for you. Scene 4, the final straw. Brendan and Nathan stumble out of the bathroom exhausted and defeated. Truth Frog hops onto Nathan's shoulder. I hate this family.
I hate time travel. I hate feces.
At least I'm still delicious, whatever that means. Hooray! We've beaten them. I told them it was a bad idea. Whack. Ridiculous. Anyway, shall we get to some content? Let's hide here in the corner while we're slopping up ourselves and cleaning our back doors. Tell the people some context for this content.
DVD bonus features featuring Maude Flanders. That is DVD BF. Or just menu screens quite often, actually, as opposed to bonus features. But these are some Maudes that only made it into the capitalist fans' hands, if you will.
Are they all now on YouTube? They're all on the YouTubes now?
Yes, they are.
This may or may not be disrupted by some letters that I found in a drawer while I was rustling through Ned's belongings a while back. I can't remember what episode it was.
Wonderful.
Click one. 2.14 sweet minutes of Maudey DVD, but not DVD yet. Click one. Disc 2, sofa gag as usual, but who is it but the Flanders? Maude and clan bow their heads and start praying. Marge on the lamb, the titles say. Sounds like Maude is saying turkey god, and there is an extended R.
There is an extended R. This I didn't find until like weeks ago. I'd never seen this before, even though I've got this DVD. I simply mustn't have pressed that button to go onto that episode, so simply just watched I'd never chosen to watch just that episode specifically because there's a play all feature.
All right, yeah.
So I had yet to experience this, and it is very cool. It's weird that they're in the Simpsons clothes. They didn't bother to change them into the actual
I didn't
Flanders
notice
clothing.
that. I did not notice that.
Yes, they're all dressed in as the Simpson family as opposed to the Flanders family.
Oh, that's
The
cool.
clue is that she's wearing a long green dress and a red necklace,
I don't think that's true.
which is known for Marge Flanders. Ka-ching.
Ka-ching. I'm going to watch that again, but I don't believe you. Anything more to add on that delightful? I liked that they retained their Flandersness. I really liked that they retained their Flandersness. I really like how they through it all, they retained their Flandersness.
They offered me protection.
Do you like that too?
Yes, I do like that, and I like it's just a strange one to put in there to have, like, I guess they are next door, so it's not too crazy, but they don't seem to have done this with any other characters on this DVD.
There's nobody else who has 2 children.
Yeah, that's valid. The Simpsons family do have 3 though.
Not really.
Not properly. Yes, that is true. What about Milhouse's sister?
Milhouse doesn't have a sister. Nobody at Mulchy Joe. No, only the Hibberts potentially could do that other than the Flanders.
That is true. But yeah, I liked it. I think it's fun to see at this late stage, and it's nice to see she was honoured. Because again, this would have been created obviously post-death.
Oh, really?
As it is a DVD, so it must. I think it came out like 2004 or 2005.
But it's about the season. It's about season 11, is it?
No, it is about season 5. I believe.
Oh, season 5. Okay.
Yes. Are you watching the video again?
No, couldn't find it. But I will. I'll trust you, and I'll imagine that it was true.
I see.
Clip 2. Season 3, disc 3. Burns is peeing. I'm not seeing a Maude. That was my
peeping indeed.
Is there a Maude there? Is that even a clip?
No, I believe I left it in. It's not supposed to be a full clip, and I simply forgot. It's just simply because it's that Flanders episode and it's Burnsy watching everybody on cameras, so it's very reminiscent of him.
That's it. Yeah, it's the ice cream binger, isn't it?
It is indeed.
I'm a secret ice cream binger.
Todd's got a little necklace on.
On what?
On this.
Into it. Oh yeah, you're right. That is a lot of fun. I don't know why I didn't recognize that. I think I was so shocked that they'd even got into the Homer's house, and I didn't even know how that happened. That I was oof.
The Homer's house.
It was too much information for me.
Exactly. The only other weird thing about it actually is that it's for the episode. It's for the Ruth Powers episode. I believe it is also used on the Homer Loves Flanders episode menu, right. But it's just weird that it's thrown in to this random episode that has nothing to do with the Flanders as well.
Yeah. So are they not? Is she not even in that episode?
I don't think so. As far as we know, she's not. But we've said that before.
Ouija ball, Ouija bag.
Exactly.
Ouija chair. Clip 2, season 11, DVD 1, disc 1, 2008. Hey, this is the season in which Maude Flanders, clip of her being murdered, tragically died. But we do let Ned Flanders get his vengeance because he turns into a werewolf. A werewolf in GT Treehouse Intentions also.
Exactly. It's this one annoyed me more than anything because I get that he doesn't write every episode, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But his only statement regarding her death was that it happened. He doesn't even say that.
Is this Max Stone Graham?
It's Matty G.
Oh, is that Matthew Groening?
Yeah, he does a DVD intro every season, which is nice of him.
Nice of him.
Rusty toenails. But in this particular instance, he did not say anything positive or negative about the situation. He just said that it would happen. But it also annoys me that he implies that they let Ned get his vengeance as like a direct act to the Maude thing, and like, oh, but don't worry, like we've given her a resolution. Ned gets his vengeance in a Trace of Horror. That's like 12 before.
Even so, even if it was right after, It's lame. It's lame. Maude should have had her vengeance. What she should have done is she should have turned into like a really evil ghost and like attacked them. Or she should have come back as a ghost and watched Homer be murdered by t-shirt cannons. Or something else.
She could tap out, kill him with t-shirt cannons.
Zoot. Can you kill people in Tappy Zoot?
No, you may not. You may not murder anybody. It is not like Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Tappies.
You can in Hit and Run. Well, not really. You can just batter people.
Yeah, it's the whole point of it is that it's named after a fairly horrendous crime.
Yes. The only game currently in which you can batter Ralph.
I would not want to do that even if I could.
No.
And you lot out there, you don't even think about that. You leave him alone.
Leave my Ralph alone.
Or I'll choose you up and spit you out.
Exactly.
Uh-huh. That's what he says, isn't it, Ralph? Uh-huh.
That is it.
So anyway, this is only mentioned because, yes, it's the vengeance and it's very weak. But didn't she also have her vengeance as a witch in that Halloween episode as well?
No.
I thought that was like Goody Flanders.
That was like 2 seasons earlier, and also there wasn't any revenge taken for anything. She simply saved the lives of her children.
In my eyes, it was revenge. Best sold curled.
Best served gingery and breadish.
Gingery Flanders.
Exactly, bready Flanders.
Bready Flanders. Damn vegetable Flanders. It's a long time since we had any content that had any kind of her doing anything of note.
Yeah, it is. That is what the
What's that? What's that you're saying?
As of now, season 36.
36.
We have 2 new episodes worth of content.
Really?
But she still doesn't really do anything.
Doesn't matter. We don't need her to do anything. She's always going to be our Maudey. But if you don't mind, if it's okay, can I take a little detour into these letters that I found when I was rustling through Ned's drawers? I beg your pardon.
Sure.
Ned Flan, I'll do the voice of Neddy, and you can be the stadium management. Seems like it's some kind of back and forth between Ned and the stadium people.
I see.
Ned Flanders, 742 Evergreen Terrace, wrong. February 6, 2025, wrong. To the owners of the Springfield Doodley Stadium, Springfield Doodley, USA. Dear Stadium Doodley Management, I hope this letter finds you in good hoodly health. I'm writing to you with a heavy heart after the tragic loss of my beloved wife, Maudeline, Jehoshaphat Radamantus Dina Flanders, Nee Goodman. As you undoubtedly are aware, she was struck by a doodly t-shirt cannon during a recent event at your stadium, which led to her unfortunate passing. While I realise these things are rare occurrences, I believe it's important to address this situation. I'm hoping for some form of compensation and for you to review your safety procedures, as this is an incident no one should ever experience. I trust you'll oodly take this matter seriously, neighbourino, said Saley Ned Flanders.
My wife died and now I'm alone forever. Diddly. And then here is a response from the stadium management. Dear Mr. Flander, thank you for... It's not a good start, they got his name wrong. Thank you for your letter. We are truly sorry to hear about your wife's passing, and we offer our sincerest condolences. We know that this must be a tough time for you, and we genuinely sympathise. We genuinely sympathise with you. However, we'd like to reassure you that t-shirt cannons are quite harmless when used properly, despite the fact it is on record that your wife died very recently because of one. I would like you to take our word that they are harmless. They've been a staple of our events for years without any deaths. It's certainly unfortunate that Maude, I'm just going to use path of a misfired shirt.
It's certainly unfortunate that Maude
happened to be in the path of a misfired shirt. But, you know, such things happen in a stadium full of excitement. Perhaps it was just one of those freak accidents that defy explanation. Of course, we understand your desire for answers, but don't you think you're getting a penny from us? I mean, but we don't think there's much more that we can add. We've double-checked with the t-shirt cannon manufacturers in China, and they've assured us it was just a malfunction. Nothing to worry about moving forward. Not for us, anyway. We do suggest, however, that the next time you attend one of our events, you might want to sit a bit further from the line of fire. Just a small piece of advice for your future safety. Your fault in the first place.
Wishing you well, Springfield management. Well, you know, Ned responded. He was not happy with that letter. He said, Dear Stadium Oodley Management, I'm afraid I must express my disappointment immediately for your response. While I appreciate your condolences, I cannot fathom how you're downplaying this tragic event, Oodly neighbor. A malfunction Oodly of this nature is entirely avoidable, and I strongly believe that some accountability is in order. I insist you review this situation thoroughly, Oodly, and reconsider your stance on compensation. Surely, don't call me surely, a company of your stature could offer much than such dismissive responses, Oodly, in the face of a grieving family. I would hope for some real action on your part.
Respectfully, Ned Flanders. Dear Mr. Flanders, thank you again for your letter.
Hold on a minute. Pause there. Alrighty.
Whilst we truly sympathise, if these are bad, I'll just re-record them.
Alrighty. They won't be, they'll be awesome.
They will be. It just cuts me off if I say more than like 5 sentences, which is fair. While we truly sympathise with your loss, we have to say that we're beginning to feel like we're circling the same point over and over. We've already done that. As we've stated, the t-shirt cannon malfunction was an extremely rare occurrence, and we have done everything in our power to ensure nobody else's wife will die. We understand that this is attention to something that has already been settled. We wouldn't want any further complications to arise for anyone involved, wink, especially when we've already gone above and beyond to rectify the situation. We do hope you'll consider your next steps carefully. Sometimes it's your wife. Sometimes it's better to let certain things rest, like your wife. So please do not call us Shirley. Best regards, Springfield Stadium Manager, SSM.
It's the one final letter and then had a final stab. It seems like with little recourse, Mayor Flanders, February 10th, blah, 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 to the owners of Springfield Stadium, it seems I'm left with little recourse but to consider my options carefully. However, I assure you I will not rest until justice is served. If it's more attention you're worried about, I gladly oblige, but I do not intend to let my wife's death be swept under the rug. Sincerely, Ned Flanders. What are the odds of finding that rather workman-like set of letters that went backwards and forwards between Ned Flanders and the Springfield Stadium?
That is unfortunate, and I've only just this second realised that it is February the 13th.
Oh yeah, what is that, a special day?
It is the day that she died.
What year did she die?
2000.
And what year is it now?
2020 something.
It has been 25 years. It's been a quarter of a century since Maude Flanders died on this very day in this very house in this very stadium. Not a coincidence.
It has been 25 years and she's still been in 3 of the last 4 episodes. It's phenomenal work.
It's phenomenal work from beyond the grave.
I like to think that Ned just went higher. He took this straight to the courts. I don't think he had any further interaction directly with the stadium. But I'd like to hear what happened next.
I imagine he probably started to ask t-shirt manufacturers.
Likely. I also think this is one of the only times that Helen being a bitch could
have helped.
Compensation.
Clip 3.
Exactly.
They are at the future theme park. Grown-up Magic Lisa and Bill Sleazy Clinton, homie, when the new cardigan, and Ned is holding a photograph of Maude, but not Edna. Burns is with a toy, and you can see behind the in the booth you have Meet Maudeseses, like TV's Dr. Tad Winslow. A blowing nail handbag hits a blowing. What hits him? A bowling ball. A bowling ball hits homie, and then he starts.
Says choin on Chosfots. What the hell does that mean?
That's choin on
Chosfots.
Anyway, Lisa slaps Clinton, and all the while the photo of Maude Kaching sits still in the frame as Ned looks glumly on, and Moe's stall. He takes the photo. Moe takes the photo off Ned and signs it, and Ned snatches it back.
Moe is the Jacobi.
Moe is Dr. Jacobi-esque.
Yes, he is. This is my favourite thing about the DVDs. Was between, I think, season 6 up to like season maybe like 15. The DVDs had this sort of layout for the menus where like it would be like 5 or 6 characters. I think it started off as the season 6 one was like I was gonna say it was a Who Shot Mr. Burns like lineup thing, and that's how it started, but I think I'm wrong.
I think you're right.
I'm not. And they just carried on with the lineup of 6 characters that were relevant to the episodes that were on the DVD. And she still didn't even get her own thing for this. She just got Ned holding a picture of her. This was the only time she was ever going to get one, and she didn't. But I do like it. I like that it's representative of the episode you're seeing, and it's just an extra little bit of animation. And
a little bit of animation fun, you say?
Handsome Mo with an eye patch.
Handsome Mo with an eye patch.
Clinton, future Lisa, and Neddy just interacting. Like, also, yeah, this is the most significant thing is Clinton interacting with a photo of Maude, I would say.
Oh, good lord. He was in our episode, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was all over one of the seasons, 7 maybe, whenever we went to the past.
To the 90s.
And he never mentioned it, but maybe it's because it hadn't happened. He also noted that he is holding a picture of Maude and not Edna, and that is simply because, once again, this DVD came out in like 2008, something like that.
Right. So he hadn't married Edna then, right?
No, he was pre-Edna, but I think it still would have been, considering it's supposed to be like relevant to the episode it's about, it would have made very little sense to have him also holding a picture of Edna here. This was just to say, oh, this is the episode where Ned loses Maude, but they could have easily just framed it as this is the episode where Maude dies, not
spoiler.
Oh, this is a spoiler. This is a sad one for Ned, but no one ever talks about how sad it is for Maude.
Well, dead men don't need season tickets. Dead men don't wear plaid.
Exactly. Dead man's boots.
Dead man's boots. I saw a clip from Dead Man's Boots the other day. What's his name? Paddy Constantine. Is that the one?
Yes.
It's funny. He's good. He's very good.
He is good. Very good. I like him in Hot Fuzz.
He's not in that. What about what about that clip?
That's it, pretty much.
Why are they in the future? Are they in the future?
No, they're in sort of like a non-liminal space.
Non-canon event.
Yeah, it exists purely to sell the DVD or represent the DVD.
I'm not okay with that. You can't just throw in a future Lisa.
It is relevant. All of them are relevant to the 5 episodes that are on screen.
You need to make it clear that it's not a real place. Are they in Maudeland?
No, they're in. I think it's no. It's I think they're in Krusty Land. Each DVD has like a theme.
All right.
And this theme was
your mama.
Krusty Land.
Click 3. Click 4. Click 4. Start your engine. So this is like a deleted scene from the actual event at the NASCAR race, isn't it? Where she fell off the stadium. Spoiler. Now, was this created later as kind of a fake deleted scene, or is this a real deleted scene?
It is a real deleted scene, but it is like an Easter egg deleted scene. It's not in the compilation of deleted scenes that you get on the DVD. It's like one of those
an additional deleted scene.
Yeah, well, DVDs used to have like Easter egg things, didn't they? Where if you like clicked the wrong way, you would get like a bonus feature that wasn't like. I'm sure you're familiar with the.
I don't know about it. I know what an Easter egg is. It's chocolate that you get at Easter. But I've never had a DVD Easter egg.
Oh yeah, they're all full of them pretty much.
Oh right.
Especially stuff like
I have to check my Die Hard series.
Exactly. This and the Futurama ones and the Lost ones were very. So you would just say you're on you'd go to DVD menu and then pick an episode, and then instead of you just press up instead of down or left instead of down, so then it would highlight something on the screen, and that if you clicked that, it would show you something. So sometimes they would just do stuff like this. So it's like a super secret deleted scene.
And here, because we're only an RN, is a song explaining Easter eggs on DVD menus by my daughter Serendipity Poncho. I'm gradually Poncho, by the way.
Easter eggs are hidden features like secret menus, bonus videos, audio clips, or other extras that aren't immediately visible in a DVD's standard navigation. You often need to press specific buttons on your remote or follow certain steps to access them. Lost DVDs, hidden blooper reel, season 3 DVDs. On disc 7, go to phase 3 and then Lost. On location, press left on the remote, and a Dharma logo appears. Press enter to watch a blooper reel. Buffy the Vampire Slayer DVD's musical commentary on Once More with Feeling. On disc 6, highlight Once More with Feeling, and press the right arrow to reveal a snake icon. Press enter to unlock. Reading special musical commentary track where he sings his thoughts. The Simpsons DVDs, Homer's hidden message. On this one, go to the special features menu and press left to highlight a hidden TV. Press enter and Homer will give a funny hidden message. Futurama DVDs, alien language translator. On disc 3, go to special features and press left. A hidden alien language message appears, which you can decode using the Futurama alphabet from the booklet. And lastly, to access the super secret Maude's egg scene in this clip, Simpsons season 11 disc 3 episode selection. Alone again, mature diddly. Highlight main menu. Press up to highlight Bart's crystal ball notepad. Press enter to access the deleted scene.
But it wasn't made afterwards for the DVD. You believe that it was genuinely at the time.
Yeah, I can't see them making anything. It would be completely pointless to make this new. And yeah, because there are like 2 deleted scenes from this episode within the actual deleted scenes compilation. They're just neither of them are Maude related. They're both from like post-death talking about shite.
They've really spent a lot of time thinking about this episode to really give her a good send-off.
Exactly. One of them is Hibbert talking about Ned's like sinuses or something.
Right.
And then the other one is just Homer and Neddy in the dating video service place.
Oh yeah, that's a disgrace. Yeah. In fact, the whole of the episode's a disgrace. Somebody should, I don't know if this is even possible, but somebody should re-edit that so that it isn't a pile of garbage shite and they actually give Maud Flanders a real send-off. And I do, let me tell you something. You might not know this, but it's 25 years to the day since Magdalene Jehoshaphat Radamanthus Dina Flanders Nee Goodman fell off the back of that Springfield Stadium. Travesty, fell to her death, probably crushed her skull, died from internal bleeding because her next door neighbor parked in the ambulance zone, got away with it scot-free, let me tell you, mocked her widow, whatever they're called, on some swings. And he had to, of all things, listen to the local barman talk about he would be on her in a minute. I'm telling you, none of this was respectful.
No, it's also revealed in a later episode, isn't it, that he fell into the grave.
Fell into the grave. By that point, the damage has been done, though, right?
Yes, but he's already dead. She's in the grave, so it doesn't really matter what you do at that point.
Was it
disrespectful? But she's already dead. So
did he fall on top of the coffin, or did he fall onto her body?
I imagine he fell on top of the coffin, but he probably did some kind of permanent damage to it.
What if he went through the lid of the coffin onto her corpse?
That would have been incredibly disrespectful.
It would
have been more likely that he would have tripped one of the pallbearers or something, so she fell out, as opposed to nobody else seeing it.
They could have done like 6 things where she fell at the back of the ambulance, the bottom of the coffin fell out, like that sketch on that show, or Homer fell onto the coffin and broke the lid.
Yes, as you just suggested twice.
Anyway, start your engines. So this is a revelation, actually. Like, if anything, it really just makes more justification for Maudey losing it and going for those no-foot longs. Start your engines. Homer is waggling his full arse with his big dirty arse cheeks. This is not suitable for primetime TV. And Ned, Homer, HJY mooning the officials. Yes, but Maud's getting the flip side. Then he wiggles a bit more and his arse is almost in Maud's face. Deleted clip.
A completely silent Maude. I like the sort of offishness of the deleted scene sometimes where they've not put the music in and like they've not edited the audio, so it's still kind of echoey, like from the room they recorded it in.
Right.
I always think that's kind of fun. It just makes it feel a bit less professional, like it has been removed. It is a secret bit.
A bit more like the TV show Blacklist.
Just like that.
Do you know Blacklist?
No, I do not.
James Spader's like a bad guy, but he works for the FBI because he wants to get rid of all the people on his blacklist.
Nice. James Spader as a villain, that's a hot take. He's great though.
He's got a young man's face. It doesn't suit him to be fat and bald and old.
No, just like Homie.
What were we talking about? How long's it been?
I think The Simpsons. Yeah, it would have been. This is it. They probably got rid of this because they didn't need to keep hammering home that she didn't like him. that she was repulsed by him. I think the bosoms like that scenario was probably enough for them to be like, yeah, that's probably enough for her to walk off. We don't need to reinforce it twice that, it makes her ending, if you take this out, it makes the last 10 minutes of her life slightly more pleasant.
But that's not what we want, is it?
It's certainly what I want. I wanted the last 100 years of her life to be more pleasant, but that option is very quickly removed. Spoilers. Yeah, I like it. I like anything. Who'd have thought, again, 25 years to the day, we'd be seeing extra stuff from that NASCAR race. And for all we know, that there could be another 28 to 35 minutes of unreleased animated content from that episode that they're just holding on to, that they're going to drop today.
Yeah, I realised I had a really bad dream. It lasted 20 years, 7 months, and 27 days. Oh, I know. Why would they drop it today? Nothing. 27 years to the day, 25 years to the day. Do you think they're going to drop something?
No, they already dropped something. The ball when they killed her.
They did. Let's go on social media now and make it happen. What's his name?
Maud Flanders.
Yeah, what's his name? Matt.
Ian. Ask Ian Matt Graham, he'll reply. He always replies. Matt Groening doesn't even know who she is.
What's his name?
Matt Stone Graham.
Does not exist.
That's sad.
You don't know him?
Instagram. I believe he's on Instagram. We'll get him on we'll find him on every app.
I don't. He needs to pay for what he did.
He does.
Remember what happened?
And also he's older, the mother of his mother, Ian Maxstone Grandma.
Ooh, Ian Maxstone Grandma. Here we go. I'll send him a message. You should send him a message. Are you on? What's it called? What's that Elon Musk thing called?
Go tell it on the mountain.
Salute.
Yes.
Start your engines. So, do you see his big? Do you see his full arse? Can't remember. I think you do, right?
Yeah, and again, that might be why it's. They tend to be fine showing arses, and also within the next minute or two of this scene, a man watches his wife die. So it's not really in the context of things. This isn't what you would be worried about taking out of a mostly kids cartoon. It would.
One thing I would be worried about taking out is that reference to Elon Musk. That's almost certainly going to get this episode banned because YouTube.
Over the hills and everywhere.
And it is the worst one ever.
Go tell it on the mountain.
I don't mind the Gaga one. I'll put it out there. I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The Musk one, he is the.
That Jesus Christ is born.
There is an episode called The Worst Episode Ever.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is not. It is very good.
Please continue.
I believe we're up to date. We're up to the next
clip. I was still shocked that you get to see his entire bottom. You don't get to see his bottom anywhere else. That's not acceptable. That's not true.
I think it's happened many a time. Or about the time that him and Gibson mooned all the network executives.
Now put Homer Simpson's bottom, and you know what? The first thing that we get the ones at the bottom.
Look who it ain't.
Look who it ain't. Yeah.
The B bit's my bottom now. My bottom's big.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, it's the top one where he's got the B there. And he's explained to Laurie Goodman that his ass has been stunk.
Clip 5, the comic one. They are looking. Oh, it's the comic one. They're looking for Spock at the comic book convention, and Homer and Matt Groening one where they get to meet Matt Groening, like that. Now, was that a TV show? That was a TV show, not a bongo, right?
Yeah, that was an episode. Yeah, this is season 12's theme was. Well, it's more that they pick a character for the DVD box. So season 11 was Krusty. Season 12 they pick comic book guy, and so everything is sort of Comic-Con themed.
Yeah, so Spock comic book guy, and Homie and is dressed as Matt Groening. No, it's not. There's a alien Doctor Who, and Homer is a lumberjack like Steve Zissou from that movie, and Dr. Dementor's in the background. Let's do a Dr. Demento show. What's his real name? The bad guy from Radioactive Man.
Colossus.
Yeah. Is there enough material to do one on him?
Most likely, yeah. There's always enough material.
10K. We're going to get 10K for that.
Exactly.
Colossus cast. Maud's head floats in, not Ghost Maud, just a real regular face-forward Maudey, and they are all shocked, but there are no Flanders there to see it. Going to Praiseland advertised episode.
Precisely. So, yeah, again, like a list of characters who appeared in said episode, and to represent Praiseland, they chose to have the Maude mask, which is
Oh, that's
you know,
what it is, yeah.
the turning point of the episode when it starts floating and everybody hallucinates.
Why is so? And is that a reference to that? Is that a reference to that? It's 23 years ago today. We lost Maud Flanders from 2 years ago.
Precisely. What happens? What's that? The Quora ones are always terrible.
Oh yeah. Why don't you message? What's her name? Roswell, Maggie Roswell. She'd be well up for that.
And Nathan and Brendan O'Leary, I just wanted to say thank you so much for having a modcast and keeping my character alive.
We'll do a post. She'll probably like it.
She will. Yeah, so we see the Maudey mask, and it's just a little fun reference to the thing that happens in Praiseland, really, isn't it?
It is. It's a nice little nod. And I can't really remember who else is on screen for this one. Not Flanders. I don't know who else is on screen. I can't remember. But
Millhouse.
Who knows? Maybe.
Comic book guy. Homer.
Got the video, yeah.
Bart. No Flanders though. No stupid, sexy Flanders.
No, but they've got the 2 orphan kids there to represent Praiseland as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool one. It's a nice little fun. That's now the closest to seeing her in these menus since the time that she was in them in season 5.
Yeah, but not now. Next one, clip 6, season 13, disc 1 from 2011. Big old southern table with frink chicken, fried chicken, big hat, Dr. Hibbert and Clancy and something in the night, and Maude floats by in ghost form. She's dragging Homie by the ear, and his body is slumped on the table, and she drags a second Homer, who knocks the first dead Homer out the way in a Treehouse of Horror theme, of course. She flies away, and a second set of characters are shown briefly, who I prefer, because you have the Mummy Apu, you have Dr. Rex Woofington, Private Dick, you have Film Noir Lovejoy, Werewolf, whatever his name is from the school, Ralph, just normal Ralph, and normal Sideshow Bob.
Yes, that is beautiful. That's probably just the next menu screen. This is the biggest one because this was for the season 14. Yeah, this is a season 14 DVD, so this is her Treehouse of Horror Angry Ghost Maude season.
Ah. But they don't use the angry ghost, right? They use the normal ghost.
Yeah, they use the normal ghost and make her angrier, which is a fun tactic.
FT.
An FT indeed. And the full theme for this, she kind of lucked out because they went for Kang and Kodo. So the whole DVD is Treehouse of Horror kind of themed.
Yeah.
So that's why there's some spooky stuff going on.
What season is it?
14.
Season 14, season 13. It's
14.
They've gone for tree. We'll have to agree to disagree. They've gone for the Treehouse of Horror theme, but obviously the regular series just has a single Treehouse of Horror.
Yes, just one Treehouse of Horror.
Have they ever released the Treehouse of Horror DVD box set?
Yeah, well, they used to do like video. I remember having a Treehouse of Horror video collection, and I think they started doing DVDs, that kind of stuff. But at that point, I already owned the DVDs.
You wouldn't want to buy it twice, would you?
No, God forbid. And this is my favourite DVD set just because of this, kind of just the way it looks and all the Halloween stuff. And they're all inside Burns' mansion for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Not really sure why they're not on a spaceship, but I'll take it. If this looks more gothic-y, if you will.
I will.
And I will. There's 4 DVDs, so there's 4 menus. And I can find her on 3, but I cannot find her on 4. And it's strange to me that they would put her in 3 out of 4, considering she's old.
Bad.
Well, it's more like she could be in there somewhere. I'll have to double check. But she's only relevant to that first Treehouse of Horror. She's not relevant to 3 discs worth of stuff. So she's only floating around because of the Halloween theme. So
she's the most famous ghost, right?
She's the MFG. She's the Maude Flanders ghost.
She is. The others are famous for being dead a little bit, but she's the only famous ghost.
Yeah, and this was the appearance of that ghost, so it makes sense. Yeah, just to see turquoisey teal ghost Maude again is always nice, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think so.
She's being quite naughty as well. She's been quite a naughty ghost. I know.
Oh yeah, she's not gone yet. So clip 7 brings her back. Maudey flies into the next and taps Rhett something on his shoulder. A Ralphie squeals, and she she skins away, applying a trick, and then she flies away. Is she ghost number 1? I ask.
Was she number one ghost? Yes, as you've answered your own damn question. Yeah, again, like it. I like that she's just sort of the ghost Maude we're used to seeing is hell bent on revenge, specifically towards Homer.
Yeah.
This ghost Maude, Ching, seems to be more of like a poltergeist, like just being shitty.
She's been a bit naughty,
irritating
really,
people.
isn't she? Just kind of like being mischievous.
Yeah, kind of a character, but for a DVD menu, I'll take it. They don't need to act,
No.
entirely themselves.
No, I let that pass. But what I won't let pass is your comment about it being hellbent on revenge. I think that would have been awesome if over the last 25 years to the day she had been actually hellbent on revenge and occasionally just come back in to actually wreak havoc on him. But it's been very mild, very few and far between.
Yeah, you got the two. You got this season's Ghost Maude with the angry, and then you got the Bart Dream, and then you got Tapped Out, and that is it.
It's a missed opportunity, I think. The thing is, although, kind of like it's about mighty things, they could have occasionally brought her back in kind of unreal, surreal adventures.
Yeah, they could have Sideshow Bobbed her. They could have had her be Homer's Sideshow Bob.
Absolutely.
Completely altered her as a character away from who she was in her life.
Oh no, keep that.
Well, both, yes. Have her as a lovely, like the thing you whinged about Edna being.
Yeah,
being
exactly.
lovely sometimes and terrible other times.
Yeah, but Edna was terrible all the time, and that was what was funny about her, wasn't it?
Yes.
They ruined her. Step 6. Maudie flies into the photo frame at the back, and then she just flies like into that photo world. So that's maybe why you don't see her in the other thing. And then got this pretty lame set of characters. Not even going to describe them.
It's this is the weakest of the three, I would say, this Mirror Maude. And it's just unusual that they kept up the theme when they didn't really have her doing anything. Like she interacts in like two of them, and then this one she's just in the mirror, which makes me think that she must be in the fourth one somewhere. But
back in the mirror, isn't she? She's right way back in the mirror.
Possibly. She's really small, that's why you couldn't see her in Avengers. Aunt Man.
She got an exquisite pushy. Do you like my election selection? Yeah? You gonna take it? You gonna take that dick? You gonna take that dick? I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. Oh yeah, I'm fixin' to fuck ya. I'm gonna fuck ya. I'm gonna get it all up in your vag. Get it up in your vag with my dick. With my dick. Gonna put it in with my dick. I gonna put my dick in. I gonna put my dick in.
Yeah, it's fine. I like the alien, but yeah, they've not really gone for it in the way that they did with the other set of characters. Not much to say. It's nice. It's just kind of keeping a memory alive for us more than anything else.
I think so. I didn't even know she was sick.
Exactly. So it's nice. It's just nice to have her there.
Beg your pardon?
Exactly.
How about this? What I've just found. This is a podcast dedicated to Maude. Listen to this. I think I now miss the bit where we don't have Roswell saying, and Brendan and Nathan, blah, 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 I love you.
There isn't. Yeah, it's weird. Like, taking that in occasionally after hearing it frequently is fun to just sort of remember what it actually is. It's more
it might already be a stretch. We're going to find that's the main thing that we're going to be finding out.
Oh no!
Is there really going to be that much to say?
Is there really going to be that much to say halfway through a DVD commentary episode?
The answer was yes, but not about Maude.
Yes, but no, but is the answer.
Am I bothered?
Am I bothered? That is it. Anyway, so is there anything else you want to say on the DVD menus?
No, as far as I know, this is it. There's no more. Because by the time that she's back in that Bob Hope Ghost Heaven bit,
oh yeah,
they've moved on from this kind
the
of
HGH
setup. Exactly. They've moved on from that kind of character lineup thing, so it made less sense. But I still don't think she would have made it into it.
No, she wouldn't have. It was 25 years ago today. The Mighty Flanders fell off that building. What's her name?
Maud Flanders.
In Max Stone Graham.
Oh, yes. That's her name. Judge Roswell. Exactly. Explain yourself, IMG. What's fun is if she actually sees that now, she has more context for what it means. Like, oh, that they asked me for a cameo.
Oh, those lunatics. I was reading the Simpsons wiki today, just as I do, and somebody's actually said that, like, we're in the banner headline.
We are.
Yeah, million
I
times.
think it's
Brilliant.
probably already gone.
Extended sketch number 5, The Quest of Ginger. The mythical tree in the forest. The Turnbulls are on their quest. Brendan and Nathan are disguised as lumberjacks. Truth, Frog, and Todd are tagging along. Sentient handkerchiefs from the previous sketch are still lurking in the background. Ginger is in her cabin, unseen at first.
Excalibur, I shall free thee. This is the magic axe Sid give me.
Is that you, Rex? I'm Rochelle.
Yeah.
You were Rochelle. I'm Mercia with my anarchist energy. Let's burn the tree down. That's what Ginger gets for being so effing mysterious. You know, family members, Ginger doesn't really care about you. She's just using you for her own gain.
Who are you? Yes, very manipulative. You should just chop the tree down and be done with it. We're not here to destroy. We're here to protect. And Maude's not.
I can't lie, so I'll tell you this. Those two are trying to... Your cousins, your new visitors, they're trying to sabotage your quest. Ignore the frog. He's cursed. Also, the plan is terrible. You've already done that.
Wait, the frog hasn't been thrown against a wall yet. Like, here's a comically oversized saw. We're going to use it on the tree.
You're gonna chop Marilyn's leg off for ironic purposes. If we can just accidentally chop the tree down while she's standing near it, it will crush her.
Genius. No, that makes more sense. I thought we were gonna just move off the tree and start chopping her with a saw. So that makes more sense.
Yeah, I do.
No one else suspects a thing.
Oh, the sentient handkerchiefs from the previous sketch have reappeared.
Brendan, why the handkerchiefs from the previous sketch pack?
I don't know, but they look really angry. Oh, they're swarming us. Get off, get off. Put in some buzzing sounds, some swarming sounds.
Buzz, 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 I am gradually Poncho.
No, you're not, dickhead, you're a sentient handkerchief. And so are my buzz, buzz, buzz.
Saw a video yesterday of these bees that attacked a hornet, and they kind of made a hot box around it until it like essentially melted.
That's horrible.
Buzz, 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 etc.
Buzz, buzz, bloody buzz.
The bee bit my bottom and now my bottom's big.
The handkerchiefs are swarming us, wrapping around our arms and legs, forcing us to drop the saw. Why not again? Why do these sentient handkerchiefs and all the people here in this wacky Turn Peaks place hate us so much?
We're just trying to murder Marilyn. Is that so wrong? Oh, and over there, Rasmus, Desmond and Rex are causing chaps nearby. Oh no, chaos, just a bit of thing on my screen.
Brought these to help us. You go first, Rasmus.
Okay, I brought these to help with the quest. It's a jar of bees.
And I brought this. Let's light the tree on fire with my flaming torch.
My bottom's big. And I brought this net, it's magic. Oh, this tree is so beautiful. We can't let anything happen to it. Killer. Oh look, Ginger's emerged from the cabin, holding a broom and looking furious. What in the name of the mystical tree is going on out here?
Oh, please, everyone. Oh, she looks mad.
Just play it cool, we're innocent lumberjacks, remember? Innocent lumberjacks? Really? Then why are you covered in sentient handkerchiefs and holding a saw the size of a small house?
Now that's a sentence I've never heard too many times before. I can't lie. Ginger, I have to tell you this. Those two are trying to murder Marilyn.
Oh, I see. And I suppose the rest of you are just here for a fucking picnic. We're just helping. We've got a jar of bees.
Dropping the flaming torch. Yeah, we're just helping. I'm Desmond.
And I brought this magic net for catching butterflies. Oh, for your crimes against time.
A magic mystical glow has surrounded us. Oh no.
It has, because of me. For your crimes against time, nature and common sense, I curse you. From this day forward, every time you try to harm Marilyn, this one, not Monroe, you will instead help her. Every plan you hatch will backfire, and every step you take will bring her closer to Frank. You are now Marilyn's accidental guardians. You are now Mags.
Oh no, that's the opposite of what we wanted, Nathan.
How are we supposed to stop her if we're cursed to help her? Snap, I've snapped my fingers, your handkerchiefs are off. Now, fuck off. Why does this keep happening to us?
We just want to murder one person. Is that too much to ask? They're watching us in amusement as we're spinning round and round and round.
Oh, Ginger, my ancestor, what should we do with them? Oh, I think they've learned their lesson for now. I'll snap my fingers again. Oh, there you go. Drop them into that muddy puddle. Ha!
I hate this family.
I hate time travel.
At least I'm still delicious.
But
But should we have a look at some more art? Look, I've avoided these images, but it's basically just Maude, but she's got a really big like ball essentially for her legs.
Oh, this is ball leg Maude. Yeah, I don't know what this is. She also seems to have one giant breast. If you look, I don't know where the Maude herself comes from. I don't know if that's
where the Maude
altered
ends.
screenshot. Exactly, how long is a piece of Maude? I don't know if it's a screenshot or an image that has been drawn, but either way, what I will say about it is a picture of Maude with a large circle underneath it.
What's it supposed to represent, do you think?
I don't know, maybe people just really like big circles.
All right, moving on swiftly. Here is the Simpsons man. It's 25 years to the day, and he's done like a Rip Maude Flanders, and it's kind of like her falling, and all of the like not footlongs and t-shirts are all kind of like connected by wires. It's very good, right?
Yes, it is by Kristen Gunn Art, and I think I mentioned it around Halloween, but I believe this to be the best Maude costume I may have ever seen.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It works. I don't know how it would work just kind of walking around.
Oh no.
Maybe it would be quite irritating to have on at a social function.
You have to do this every 10 seconds.
You just have to you just keep hitting people, but it is beautifully done. I believe those are actual screenshots. They look very much like the real t-shirts from the real episode, as opposed to like drawn recreations. But it is phenomenal. These shoes, I like the no shoes touch is quite fun as well, because they've obviously been flung off.
Oh, she is wearing shoes, so.
Is she?
That's why her feet are so pointy like knives.
Oh yeah, she is, isn't she? I just thought she had knife feet.
My dog's got knife feet.
Exactly. How does he stab?
Terrible.
Just wanted to murder one woman.
But here's the thing, I think that the person playing Maude has got everything else right. The costume, the hair, even the knife feet.
Yeah, this is, yes, above and beyond my favourite Maude cosplay of all time.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Good work, Dirty Diana, Simpsons man.
Exactly. Good job, James Gunn.
Here's one that I don't think really qualifies other than somebody labeled it, the Simpsons Maude Flanders. It's just a AI generated night cafe image of a pink haired woman.
Yeah, no, this is a stretch even for us. It's not even really clear if the skin is yellow or whether it's just bathed in sunlight.
Maybe they're all bathed in sunlight all the time. Maybe nobody's ever asked that.
Maybe eat all of her shirts. Except for when Mr. Burns blocked it out and she shot him. Yeah, no, this is not acceptable as Maude art. The costume's kind of right. The hair is not. The hair is the same colour as the dress, but you know what AI is like. You know what Bing Bot would be like.
What if she was if Maudey was a millennial and she'd been raised in a slightly different way, and maybe she dyed her hair that way? Could you see how a young Maude? She got the pointy nose, she's got the blue eyeshadow, she's got the crop top.
Yeah, no, I can see it. It's if the hair was orange, I would be on board with it.
It's what we in the biz call a stretch.
It is.
But anyway, it's time for an additional sketch called The Red Room. Setting, the edge of the forest. Mr. Sweetman, Brendan and Nathan are present. The rest of the Turnbulls are off screen, still dealing with the aftermath of Ginger's curse. I've had enough of this nonsense. I've been quiet for this entire episode, but you two can't even. I've waited in the car, as you said, because my head being the shape of some sweets would have given me away in most settings. So I stayed here, but I've had enough of this nonsense. You two can't even manage to murder in cold blood one person. I'm going somewhere sweeter. What are you talking about, Sweetman? Where are you going?
Yeah, you can't just leave. Well, you can't. We need your candy-based inventions, I guess.
You don't need me, you need a bloody miracle, and I'm fresh out of them. I came here to chew miracles and kick ass, and I'm all out of chewing gum. I'm going towards this strange ring of trees at the edge of the forest. The trees are in a perfect circle and a faint red glow. I'm too bitter for Sweet Town, and too sweet for Bitter Town.
Where's he going? What are you doing, sweet man?
I don't know, but it looks weird. Let's follow him.
Brendan and Nathan cautiously follow Mr. Sweetman. What are you saying? Reaction time.
I was just gonna say, let's all go through this ring of trees.
Brilliant. Mr. Sweetman steps into the ring of trees. The moment he crosses the threshold, he vanishes. Brennan and Nathan exchange a look, then step through after him. The scene shifts to a surreal, dreamlike red room. The floor is covered in red curtains and black and white flies. A crimson light filters through the air, creating an otherworld ambiance. Mr. Sweetman stands in the centre, looking strangely at ease. What is this place?
It's the place where all things sweet and sour collide. I'm too sharp for soft town and too soft for sharp town. This is where I belong.
What? He's lost it, hasn't he? Wacky bastard.
Maybe, or maybe he's found something we'll never understand. The room begins to pulse, the wall of curtains rippling as if it's alive. Shifts. Red curtains. We've already done that. A single red chair sits in the middle. Mr. Sweetman in the chair, talking backwards in a distorted voice.
Now, boys, if you've come here thinking you'll find answers, you're in the wrong town.
This place doesn't deal in answers, only questions. That's not backwards.
Shut up.
He disappears into the pulsating curtains, leaving Brendan and Nathan alone in the strange alien space.
Survey 52 New is here.
What? Why is he talking backwards?
And why is everything red and checkerboard? This looks absolutely nothing like anything we've experienced before.
And did he say he would see us in 25 years? To the day?
Oh yes, I'll see you again in 25 years. I think he did.
Oh my goodness, what are the odds?
What's that next to him?
Come on, Ian Max Strong Graham, you can do it while we're live on the air. What is that next to him?
A live explanation.
What is that next to him? A little... This is the whack one-armed little person who speaks in cryptic riddles.
The owls are not what they seem, and neither is Mr. Sweetman.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Let's get out of here.
Mr. Sweetman turns to face Brendan and Nathan directly. His voice is normal, but his words are ominous.
I'll see you in 25 years.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm not sticking around to find out. And in 25 years to this day will be 50 years since Maud Flanders died.
But there will be the next time we see Mr. Sweetman, so that in itself will be a brilliant thing. Yeah, we'll have to come back and do the return.
We will. What? Oh yeah, what?
We may not have finished the original series by that point, to be honest.
No, there's probably still Maud content. She was in somebody else's comic.
We found like a little drawing on the floor that a child did, and we spent a month on that.
Yes, is it Maud?
Is it Maud or is it not?
The episode he's not in, the void cast.
At one point we were doing like where's Maudey for sketches where she wasn't in, but she might have been close by.
Yes, I do have a list somewhere of episodes that she should have been in.
That'll do us for a year. They turn and run back towards the ring of trees, stumbling through the threshold and collapsing back into the forest. The red room vanishes behind them. What just happened?
I don't know, but I never want to go back there for a fourth time.
I'm here now, though, licking my slime. I can't lie. So I'll tell you this. You two are way over your heads. We don't need your commentary, Frog. Shut up.
Where's Todd Hobgoblin? Where are those two idiots? Sweeney's out with the raccoons.
Great. Back to the chaos.
At least it's not a creepy red room. Are we just part of the family now?
Do we want to do a diary?
I'll save it for part 3 because I got nothing. Okay. We'll do another letter if you want.
Well, we've got a bunch of letters. Let's finish up with the letters that seem to be between Ned and Fu and Morgana Chengyu Huntington from the Innovative Event Equipment Incorporated, 120 Cannon Drive, Techno City, USA.
Final fact.
Go for it.
Dear Mr. Flanders, we've received your complaint regarding the incident at Springfield Stadium, and frankly we are shocked at your audacity to blame our t-shirt cannon for something that was entirely your fault. Avoidable. Let's make one thing abundantly clear. The only person responsible for this tragedy is you and your wife, your dead wife Maude. You claim she was struck by one of our cannons, but the real question is, why was she sitting in the line of fire? Our cannons are designed to shoot t-shirts away from people in safe zones, not directly at them. The fact that she was hit suggests some serious lack of common sense on her part. and frankly, on yours for allowing it. It is extremely rare for anyone to come even close to getting hit by one of our cannons, because, as we've made perfectly clear to all users, they should never be in the firing zone. It's kind of pointless. Had you paid attention to the obvious warnings about sitting in such areas, none of this would have happened. If you're under the illusion that you'll get anything out of us in terms of compensation or any form of acknowledgement of wrongdoing, we suggest you think again. If anything, you should be grateful that our product has not been legally scrutinised sooner for your reckless behaviour. Keep pursuing this, and we might just have to reconsider other options for addressing your increasingly absurd demands. We trust this will be the last time you contact us about this. Best regards, 9Fu and Morgan H. Jenny Huntington, Innovative Equipment Inc.
Brilliant. So it seems like Ned may have inadvertently waded into a battle with Fu and Morgana. I wonder how that played out. I wonder if we'll ever find out more about that. Maybe in the diary.
Perhaps.
But anyway, that's enough for today. We'll pick this up in 2 seconds with several more sketches about us trying to murder Maud's mother. 25 years to the day. Hooray! But just this middle section of the podcast.
Not the start or the end.
So if you remember, we've just been kicked out of the Red Room. Mr. Sweetman is now in there for the next. The one-hand little person is with us for Mr. Sweet, Brent, and action. 25 years later, but not really. The Red Room, Brendan and Nathan are still reeling from their encounter with Mr. Sweetman and the whack one-armed little person. The room begins to shimmer and distort as the whack one-armed little person speaks.
The hours are not what they seem, and neither is time.
Suddenly the Red Room dissolves into a swirling vortex of light. Brendan and Nathan are hurled through time, screaming. Why does this keep happening to us?
I didn't sign up for time travel, even though...
Oh my goodness.
At this point, this is like the 8th journey of the season through time.
Thud. Oh, what's this quaint little Springfield cafe 25 years in the future, it says? What year is this?
25 years in our future, or in the future of the past we were just in. So we're still in the past.
It's hard to know. 25 years in the past. I believe it is 25 years in the past from 1880, which would take us to like 1905. Something like that. It's a very Back to the Future style concept. But where are we now?
I don't know, but it smells like coffee and or regret. Oh, there's Marilyn, the mother of Maude.
But she's no longer a child. She's no longer a child. Yeah, we're trying to kill Maude, if you remember. Or her mother. Either will do.
Yes. She's now in her late 20s and she looks thoughtful and slightly eccentric, I assume.
Back to the murder.
And if Frank's there as well, a charming man in his 30s approaching her table. I won't go on tonight.
Mind if
I think I'm Marilyn.
Mind if I join you? You look like someone who's seen the world.
I suppose I have. Sit down, I'll tell you a story.
No.
Oh, a horror night.
No, this is the moment they meet. Oh, I know, obviously Frank visited earlier, but they've forgotten each other. This is the moment they meet. We have to stop them.
But how? We can't just barge in again and start yelling about time travel and balls again. Ugh.
Licking his slime. I can't lie, but I'll tell you this. You're too late. The moment is already written. We don't need your negativity, frog.
Well, I'll tell you my story. It all started when I left my family at 28. I mean, we just said I'm 25. Oh no, it was 25 years later. They didn't understand my friendship with the voles. They thought the voles were talking to me, or I did.
And were they?
Maybe. They were certainly better listeners than most people. What do? We can't let this happen. We have to see her die.
Listen, why don't you snap the end of a fork and stick it in her jugular? We have to create a distraction. Oh, Hey everyone, I've knocked over this nearby coffee cup, spilling it everywhere.
Oh, I'm fake something loudly.
Are those two lunatics okay?
Who knows? They look like they've had a rough day.
Defeated again.
This is hopeless. We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Maud's doomed and it's all our fault. I have to say, this is possibly Our weakest attempt yet, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's that mid-season slump, isn't it? We're in the, we've got to save our energy for what's coming and what's already been.
I can't lie, so I'll tell you this. You two were doomed from the start. Time doesn't like to be messed with.
We know since that time in hell when we created all them spiders.
I remember that.
As do I. Oh, the cafe is shimmering, distorting again. Oh, look, it's the whack one-arm little person waving at us with his one little arm. Time's up. Back you go.
Oh, we've been hurled through another vortex. Back to the present. AKA the 1880s. We're back in the Turnbull homestead, exactly where we started. I'm dazed and confused for so long it's not true. Did that just happen again?
Yeah, and we failed again.
Look who it is on the table again, once again licking his slime. I can't lie, so I'll tell you this. You're terrible at this. We don't need your commentary, frog.
Yeah, you're adding nothing. Can you hear them in the distance? They're shouting for us for some reason. Oh, they think we're vole catchers or something, don't they?
Yeah.
Where are those two idiots? We need help with the raccoons.
Right, back to the chaos.
At least it's not a creepy red room.
Wah, 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 wah. The cosmic consequences of Brendan and Nathan's actions and the bittersweet irony of them not being able to stop Marilyn and Frank's meeting. The time travel adds a layer of tragicomedy as they realise they cannot change the past, the future, and barely have any say over the present. Let me know if you'd like further tweaks. And by tweaks, I mean twerks.
Thank you, twerk frog.
Do we have time for a diary?
Yes, we do. At this point, we do. That's for later.
Dear Diary, there was an incident today that I'm ashamed to talk about. We went to a local chili cook-off thing, and Ned had his fake chili that he's trying to push, which is immoral in my eyes, so I had nothing to do with it. I did not want to be a part of it, but I did want to try some chili. So I went around with my best friend Sean Chalmers and the next door neighbour's cat, and we had a little taste test, and it was lovely for a while, Diary. But my God, then the rumbles began. My belly was going a mile a minute, Diary. So I had to go to the closest porter cabin to defecate myself of any wrongdoings, and boy did I, Diary. Boy did I ever. But then that's when if you think that was where the story got shit, you're mistaken. The next thing I know, that silly Homer Simpson outside ate some kind of Mexican Guatemalan insanity pepper. And he just ate seeing loads of stuff apparently, and he's on his way out of his panicked way out of the chili cook-off. He knocked over a table, which in a very sort of Final Destination-esque way slotted in front of the porter cabin I was in, so I couldn't push the door open. So I started to panic because I might be claustrophobic. Who knows? I don't love it. And I was panicking and banging on the door, but everybody at this point was just pointing and laughing at Homer and the fact that little Ralphie had wax all in his mouth. So I thought, oh, this is it, I'm done for. I'm going to suffocate in here at the smell of my own undoing. But then, in a horrible twist, he ran back even more erratically with even more chilies up his gob, and he knocked the porter cabin over, and I was still covered in my own shit. And then he just had to come and hoist me out, and everybody saw me. Helen was shaking her head, and I just had to be carried out by Ned, Rod, and Todd in hazmat suits as I just cried brown tears. Goodbye, Diary. Goodbye, Diary. And normally I would say that Helen was a bitch, but given the circumstances, I can't even be angry with her for shaking her head. I can't even. I would have shaken everything at her if she'd been trying out of a Portaloo covered in shite. Bye, Diary. Good lord.
So is that like a bit like, did we see elements of that in the Simpsons episode, or is that something that was, the very little of it was shared?
There is obviously the chili cook-off episode with the insanity pepper. Be real. Maude was not present at said chili cook-off. Now we know why.
Now we know why. She was stuck inside her own filth-laden porter cabin, turned upside down like so many Johnny Knoxvilles.
Exactly, some kind of fecal pre-coffin, if you will.
Exactly.
PC.
A god of fecal pre-coffin.
Exactly. May God have mercy on us all.
Right, that's enough of that. Final sketch is the miracle of Maude. Setting: a small quirky church in Springfield Township, North Dakota. The year is 1954. The church is adorned with a homemade crucifix, wind chimes, and a banner that reads, "Welcome to the Church of the Immaculate Bean." Vernon Pentecost Sr., the pastor, and Father Jim the Laugh Sr., the co-pastor, are preparing for a special service. Brennan and Nathan, still in their 1880s rat catcher, vole catcher, raccoon catcher attire, stumble into the church looking dishevelled. Oh, where are we now? And why does everything smell like incense and beans?
I beg your pardon. I think we're in a church, and not a normal one. Bit of a statement to make. Look at those wind chimes. Oh, look, Frank and Marilyn are sat in the front pew. Oh, they're holding hands and they look radiant. Oh, Christ's sake, she's visibly pregnant.
Oh no, we're too late. Maudie's about to be born.
We have to stop this. Maybe we can, I don't know, trip the pastor. I don't know if that'll help, but as he falls into her. Also, I don't think Maude's the oldest. So unless she's already had one, this might not even be a Maudey in her belly.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the pastor, Vernon Pentecost Sr., has stepped up to the pulpit. He's holding a Bible in one hand and a beanstalk in the other. Beanstalk.
Laurie's sat next to them. Laurie's Goodman sat next to them, and she's like 3 or 4 years old, so this is definitely Maude.
Oh, well, we have to stop this.
Brothers and sisters, today we gather to witness a miracle, a child born not of man, not of man's spunk, but of divine intervention. A child who will bring light to this world.
Ha ha ha. Praise the beans, Janine. Hallelujah.
Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness, the congregation has erupted into applause. Oh, desperate looks.
Excuse me.
Desperate looks. This is it. This is the moment Maude is going to be born in this church in front of everybody. We have to do something.
But what? We can't just barge in and yell, "Stop the miracle." What's she supposed to do? Just keep it in?
Oh, God. Look who's on the pew next to us licking his slime. I can't lie, so I'll tell you this. You're too late. The moment is already written. We don't need your negativity, Frog.
Yeah, also, I really don't. Not particularly a religious guy, but I don't think you should be in here.
That's the
Frank.
truth.
Oh, Frank, it's time.
The congregation is gasping.
Quotes, immaculate baby is coming.
Raise their arms dramatically. The miracle is upon us, and I, Vernon Pentecost Sr., demand that we pray. P-R-A-Y, not P-R-E-Y. We're not baby eaters.
Exactly. Oh, everybody's praying. Oh, this is it. Maude's being born. We failed them. Somebody killed that baby.
Are we literally watching Maude emerge from what's Marilyn's vajazzle in front of us here? I did not think it would come to this.
No, we're looking straight down Marilyn's babby hole.
All this time travel, all these ridiculous plans for nothing.
Oh, look, a beam of light is shining. Oh, look, it is quite nice. She's had a baby Maude. Look at that baby Maudey. A beam of light is shining through the stained glass window like when Todd was born, illuminating the baby. Babby. Oh, everybody's cheering and applauding. I will also give a clap, even though it's against our plot.
Well, I never thought, to be honest, that we would be here to witness the birth of Maude, and I, for one, am very happy to have been here, even though it means that we, by letting her be born, have doomed her to die.
Precisely. We are, in a way, we are Maude's Richard Alpert. We
Behold.
saw her born, we saw her die.
We saw her easy come, we saw her easy go.
Yes, oven.
Behold. It's got 4 lines of keys. It's the fastest in the office. So that is... I was singing that this morning on the way to work. Do you know that song?
No.
Working 9 till 5. Working 9 till 5. And my intake's getting lighter. The petite 990. It's like a real typewriter. It's got 4 lines of keys. It's the fastest in the office. All the other girls can't keep their fingers off it. It's a toy typewriter. And it's my second favourite Dolly Parton parody. After.
I will always love Choose.
Gay Dean. Oh, I'm begging you to be a gay dean for the school board.
Oh,
Gay Dean. Yes. Brilliant. Anyway, I digress. Oh, look, Maude's just been born. Behold, he's saying something, the press is saying something. Behold, Magdalene Murray Jehoshaphat Radamanthus Dina Goodman. Did we know her? Her middle name was Mary?
It isn't. Oh, well, maybe it is. We do. We don't know.
A child of divine grace.
Praise the beans. Hallelujah. I can change for you, Janine, and be a better man. Oh, fallen. Oh, look at them looking at the newborn daughter.
What are they doing?
They're showing her a nice little video of a show reel from the 5th of August 1995.
It's like a real typewriter. I like a real typewriter. Brilliant.
That is
Anyway,
fantastic.
I digress.
Almost as good as the Otis Redding one.
We failed. Oh my goodness. We failed. The Maude has been born as the timeline is set.
I guess this is it. We're stuck in the future, the 50s, and nothing we can do. Ugh, get off.
Oh God, look who's here again. I can't lie. I tell you, you're doomed from the start, like that Doctor Who episode where David Tennant got murdered. You're doomed from the start. Time doesn't like to be messed with.
Oh, the church is shimmering and distorting. Look, it's that whack one-armed little person in the corner again. Time's up, back you go.
Back into the vortex. Oh my goodness, I'm getting whiplash.
J.K. Simmons. Oh, we've landed back in the Turnbull homestead, exactly where we started, but in the present.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, and we failed again.
I can't lie. You're terrible at this. We don't need your commentary, Frog.
You already said that. Can you hear me? They're shouting for us. Somehow in the present. Can you hear them? Where are those two idiots you dealt with the raccoons? You already said that.
Great. Back to the chaos.
At least it's not a creepy church.
Wah, 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 wah. Shall we finish with a song?
Yes, let us. Are we supposed to read all of those?
We've done them?
Oh, have we? Excellent.
We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did it. We did the Magdalena one as well, which would have been at the end, but it's all done. Don't worry, campers, you all have it. BWNK to start your engine.
HJ shows his arses, but big dirty ass checks.
That does Ramo things you a wee bit more.
Yes, but Maude's gritting the flip side.
Deleted clip.
Comic one, they are 8ing for Spock comic boo.
No, is still MTT Goring one. Dr. Demo went in the background.
Let's do a Domini Otto turn, Joe.
Really Otto.
In not go ho.
Regular made thing. Gogging or Praiseland.
Walton Gogging. Big odd Souther stable with Frink chicken. Big cat dog hip.
By the ear, his body is slumped in the table she drags the second homer.
Knows the friss toot the way ints a thoth them of course.
Knee chart taps Rex cometh in shoulder rapless is squelched. She skins appling the aft rig and the flees away. Was she the number one ghost?
If she was she number one ghost. She flies into HPT. Oh, from our e-back. Nother call set off character and she flies away. That's the whole note.
Extended sketch. Is that it? Is that everything? That's all of the sketches. It was. But this hour and a half show.
There's only about 8 minutes of content in the middle.
8 minutes of Quintown.
Exactly.
All right. Can we end with a song? A song.
Indeed. We did.
All right.
We just did.
All right. The end.
Now she's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can't sleep. Lil, I know. That's that grudgely poncho. Move it up, down. Switch it up like Min Jun Chul poncho. Say you can't sleep. Lil, I know. That's that grudgely poncho. I can't relate to desperation. My give a fucks are on vacation. And I got this one leld and she won't stop calling. When they act this way, I know I got it. The bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked it and dream came true it for you. Soft skin and I perfumed it for you. Yes, I know I'm Mountain do it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. Yes, one touch and I brand newed it for you. Oh. Now she's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep. Lil, I know. That's that grudgely poncho. Move it up, down, left, right. Twitch it up like serendipity poncho. Say you can't sleep. Lil, I know. That's that grudgely poncho. Holy sheets. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm grogging late. 'Cause I'm a poncho. Oh, he looks so cute. Wrapped around my poncho. My twisted humor make him laugh so often. My honeybee, come and get this pollen. The bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came truded for you. Soft skin and I perfumed it for you. Yes, I know I Mountain Dew it for you. Yes, that morning coffee brewed it for you. Yes, one touch and I brand newed it for you, stupid. Now she's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. See, you can't sleep. Well, I know. That's that gradually poncho. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like serendipity poncho. Say you can't sleep. Well, I know. That's that gradually poncho.